You look very style, and smart because of your
Mm,
hair. It's very long, right?
thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot.
So
It's
tell
not
me,
like that.
yes.
Mhm.
I want to
Ask me.
appreciate your hair also because many people are also in my area like they have also these kinds of hair. Yes. And tell me, how did you learn English language? I want to know your journey. Please tell me, how did you start learning English? Who motivated you?
No one is motivated me, man. Actually, I'm talking about before 1 years, and just actually just biasing the others, biasing the people. They were like talking to each others very nicely in English. So I got inspired from the people. There is no any big reason of behind it. And how did I learn it? Just because of my only passion. But I am very from that time to so far. Actually, talking about my, I can say that journey since I started. It's been 1 years 4 months, and
Yes, yes.
within 1 years 4 month, I haven't like skipped my practice. I only within a 1 years 4 years, 1 years and the 4 month within a I skipped only few days, you know.
Yes, yes. It means
Yeah,
that you want to say that like you had stopped to learn English language, right? And again you started, right?
exactly it is. Few days
Yes,
I skipped few days only, and from
yes.
that time to till now I haven't I can say skipped my practice. So I would say that like the consistency is the most important in any field. If anybody want to speak or if anybody want to do something, I think I'm telling you like it is the very important to be a consistent.
Yes, yes, yes. Continuously we have to work. Then we will
Right.
get success. And you know very well one thing that if you will not, give any time in any field. Suppose you want to learn English language, and
Hmm.
you know very well one thing that if you will not speak in English, you can't enhance your English. You can't improve your English. When you will speak in English, you can't speak because you don't practice every day. Right? This is
Right.
one thing.
Right.
Like this is one problem for people. Some people are unable to practice English every day. Like some people stop to practice up to some days, again they will start like this they do. That's why they are unable to improve their English language. And you also told that you had skipped, right? And now again you
Yeah.
started. So I
Yeah.
think, what types of application do you use besides Skype? Do you use other application also?
Yeah, actually, I'm talking about previous times when I started my starting journey. I used to do practice on the Talk Now applications. Do you know Talk Now application?
I don't know what did you top know or what did you tell.
Yeah, Talk Now application. Talk Now.
Talk now.
Yeah, Talk Now applications. Yeah. So
Oh, I
yeah,
think
I
like
would
this
like.
application I had got. Yes, I had got one day. I was checking Play Store like this application, but I didn't check it. Just I had seen that application on Play Store application.
But I'm telling you, brother, I'm telling you, very knowledgeable things. Like it is like those who are going to watch these videos, I'm going to tell them it is a very fantastic, man. It is very fantastic applications, which is I can say that helps me a lot. Helps me a lot. I used to do practice on the Talk Now applications. Just by that help of the applications, I got capability to speak it here. You know and I am very
Yes,
grateful
understood.
of
I
that
understood. Yes,
applications. Yeah,
yes.
I am very
So
grateful
can
of
you
that
tell me,
applications.
bro? One thing I want to know about you that you have improved your English very well. I can listen to your English. You speak English very fluently, like me, I think. So can you tell me that in the beginning time, were you getting hesitation because nowadays people are talking with people and with girls also, and some boys have problem that they are unable to talk with girl. They told me that, and many boys from my village, came to know about me that Jadu talks with girl, and they also started talking with girls like me. I added them on group on Skype, and they're talking with girl. And in the beginning time they were having one problem. They were saying that like I'm unable to talk with girls. I am unable to
Hmm.
talk with girls. So were you getting this kinds of problem in the beginning? Were you able to talk with girls?
Actually, I'm not telling like only for girls. I was unable to talk with the man also because the lack of the practice, lack of the confidence. That is this is the way, brother. This is the way. What I'm going to say is that like starting time, whenever you go to start anything, we feel hesitate, we feel shy, we feel like embarrassment, we feel like like we will feel like we will feel afraid to talk with anyone, to start doing, but like if the persons, if the person start to doing, if they will start to working on it, I think brother, just only I would like to tell you, like just lack of the practice or lack of the confidence level, that if you will do
Yes, yes,
continuously, automatically what comes with the automatically what comes in your mind, this is not big deal whether, as far as my concern, like yeah, exactly it is, it's in real time, it is very big deal to be a consistent, to talk front of people and on the video call. But look at me brother, look at me, I do not have any kind of fear. Like why should I fear? Like see, still I'm making mistake. I know that. Still I'm making mistake while talking to others. I make mistake a lot, but I do not feel afraid. I do not feel afraid. Why I feel afraid with that? Why should I feel afraid? No one is going to kill me if I will make mistakes. No one is going to kill
yes,
me.
yes,
Why be afraid? Why should I be afraid?
yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Everyone has this kinds of mindset. Yes, mindset you can consider. Like nowadays,
Yeah.
beginners are thinking that if I will speak with that girl and I will get hesitation, I will not be able to speak
Yes.
in English. I will get hesitation. I will get stuck in between while speaking English. Like this problem
Hmm.
they can have. But I think it is not
Right.
like that. It's not that. It's not that. As you told one thing. Now I understood that. Like they will not kill us. Okay. Like he is
Right.
also a human and you are also, and that's why we
Right.
should talk with people frankly without fearing. Okay, so I think
Hmm.
you don't fear, you said right thing. That's why you became brave person, and you can talk with anyone. Suppose a celebrity will come to you and will speak in English language with you, so you will speak in English if you are brave. So right, don't
Yeah,
think that he
definitely,
is
brother. I
animal, he is
can.
tiger. Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, no issue, brother. I can do that. Like, as far as my level of the English language, I can do. I can do with anyone. I can communicate with anyone's what I have learned it. What I have learned it. I do not have any kind of fear to talk with anyone's brother. Even though I told you I am working in a schools, that. So whenever I got a chance to talk with anyone's, I do that. I can say I'm very fond of the English language, brother. I am fond of the English language.
Yes, yes, I can. Yes, you are very fond of English language, and everyone should become fond of English language. And until when you will not become fond of anything, you can't do that, right? Like you should, suppose you want to drink, Coca-Cola, you should become fond of that, right? Then you can. I
Right.
think some people like it is very easy to drink that, but for learning English language, you should become fond, right? You should have fond of learning English language, then you can learn. Otherwise, what you
Yeah.
can't learn English language, you will face problem. That's why
Of course
you
it is. I'm the keen learner, brother. You would say that I'm keen learner. I'm very like fascinated about English. I love to sound as a good speaker, and journey is going. Journey is going. I'm on the way. I would say that I'm on the way.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'm on the way.
You are on the way, and I'm also on the way, you can consider. And this is way also, and I'm also on the way of English, okay? And I'm learning English language, and you are also speaking very fluently. So I think we will motivate other people also because now we connected, right? Finally, for a long time,
Right.
I think you have been trying to connect with me. Now you could connect. So I want to ask you some questions, and please reply me, okay? And this question is important for those people who are beginners to learn English language. Like they can't learn English language easily without knowing about this question. So for
Mm-hmm.
becoming fluent in English, you must have some ideas which you have used, and now you became fluent in English. So tell them how can they become fluent in English like you. Please tell me.
I told you, brother, earlier. I told you in middle of our conversations. The only just practice, brother. Practice, practice, practice. Make man perfect. There is no any shortcut. There is no another way. There is no any trick in the technique. There is no, I can say, the trick and the technique, brother. Only practice, make man perfect. Do practice, work on it, and with a consistently. Be patient, because learning skills, learning time will not end. It's a very long process with that. It's a very long process. So just be patient, be patient, the work on it. Keep consistency. It's the most important. It's the most
Yes,
important
yes,
to
yes.
do. Yeah, do practice, and it will, automatically will no automatically will come. Automatically will come to you. You will be realize, okay, I got it. Level of the English, I can communicate with anyone's. Automatically, you will feel okay. It's good enough for me. But I am
Yes,
going
yes.
to repeat once again. Learning skills, learning time will not end. It's a very long process. It's a very long process.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Because for
Please.
it also like we need to work hard in this field,
Yeah.
then we can get success. As you told one thing that practice can make a person perfect. It means
Hmm.
that when you will practice to anything, suppose you are going to suppose you are going to become a singer, like you want to sing
Hmm.
a song and you want to work studio, there. So you have to be good singer. For that you need to practice every day. You have to record your voice on mobile, right? You have to record
Right.
your voice, then you have to hear, then again and again you should do same thing, and then you will become good singer. And without singing song, how will you become singer? So that's why also for English speaking, you need to practice every day, and your English practicing can make you perfect one day. So as I
Yeah.
became perfect person in this, like field, and
I'm going
you
to.
will also become,
Yeah.
yes.
Sorry for bothering you. Sorry for bothering. I'm going to tell you one thing is more. Like I told you, I am working in a schools. This is the CBSE board. Okay. I am a teacher over there. I do teach like some sports activities. So whenever I got a chance to talk with the students, to talk with the like teachers, I suggest to them. I always suggest to them, brother. I always suggest to them, sir, or teacher students, like we are the responsible. We should create environment because environment matters a lot here. We are the responsible. We are the teacher here. If we will the create environment, students will get a lot of benefit of it. You know that.
Yes, 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 yes. Environment is very important, and I also create the environment. Yes, and
Yeah.
due to this environment of English, I could learn this language. And I think you have also created, bro, because you are on a Skype group, right? And now, before
Mm.
I think you must have thought one thing when you were not getting partners to talk in English. That time you were thinking that like I'm not getting with whom will I talk. But now you are talking with people every day. Like you can get easily, you can send message on Skype, and you can leave any message on a Skype group, and automatically one person will see your message and will reply you from there, and then you can get him for talking in English like this. You can do. That's why it
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. So I always suggest to them, but I always suggest to my students, learn English. Learn English. Actually I do not tell them to without English we cannot do anything. We can do many things. But English is if you want to be like extraordinary, if you want to be extraordinary students, we should learn anyhow. You know that we should learn anyhow. English is the most important in the life. In now scenario is the most important. It's a very very important nowadays. Without English, there is a I'm not going to tell them like to forget their mother tongue. Mother tongue is the very important, but there is a two life. There is a two type of the life in the I can say in the world. First thing is that first life is that like professional life, and the second is that like a personal life. Personal life there is the mother tongue is good enough. There is a mother tongue. We need mother tongue in personal life, but in professional life we need English, brother. We need English anyhow. You know that.
Yes, 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 yes. For improving anything like body
Yeah.
languages and other is called, personality development is very important for us. Like what is the way of sitting? Suppose you are going to get a
Mm.
job, and if you don't know the way to sit there, I think, they will not like your way. And